To those of you who are subscribed to my channel, first of all, thank you. Second of all, you probably know that I absolutely hated 2014. Okay, well, I didn't really hate it, I was just really disappointed with it. So it's no surprise that I might be slightly looking forward to this year, 2015. It's gonna be magical. This year I go to university, turn 18, move to different countries. Most importantly though, it's the year that all the best video games come out. Without over-exaggerating, 2015 looks like it's gonna be the best year for video games in recent memory, and the year hasn't even started yet. So grab some popcorn and get ready for my top 10 anticipated games of 2015. But I can't tell you yet because there's criteria to follow. I know, not fun, so let's get this out of the way. Because most of the games that are presumably coming out in 2015 don't have a specific release date, any game that is most likely coming out this year is eligible to be on the list. Games are ranked based on how awesome I think they'll be, and which ones I think will be some of the best games of the year. Every game mentioned here I will review, that is a promise I swear I will keep. These won't be the only games I'll review this year. Some games that didn't make this list but still come out next year will be reviewed as well. Not all of them, just a lot of them. If your favorite didn't make this list, comment below to tell me how much of a poser I am for not putting your favorite game on the list. And regardless if your most anticipated game made it or not, please comment below what you'll be looking forward to next year. Maybe we'll strike up a conversation, who knows. Well, without further ado, here is the top 10 most anticipated games of 2015. Number 10, Rainbow Six Siege. Kicking this list off is a return to a series that's last release was in 2008 with Vegas 2. And after Rainbow Six Patriots was cancelled, I now realize how much I missed the series. But I shall soon miss it no more because the newest installment Siege, it's on its way. Siege is going back to the series' roots in terms of gameplay. Instead of fast-paced action like Vegas, Siege is all about being tactical and relying on teamwork. While we don't have much information on the single-player side of the game, multiplayer looks fantastic. Again, it's all about teamwork. Strategic planning, destructible environments, no respawns, and cool-ass gadgets makes this game feel as close to real-life special op missions as possible. Well, I've never had to invade a house to rescue a hostage before, but for what I know, it's kinda like this. Rainbow Six Siege comes out late 2015 for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Number 9, Batman Arkham Knight. The badass Dark Knight is back for what may possibly be the last installment in the fantastic Arkham game series. Taking place after Arkham City, Arkham Knight takes place in Gotham City with a scarecrow f***ing everything up. First of all, the game looks beautiful, and like past games, you're gonna feel like Batman once you start playing. Arkham Knight takes the perfect combat system from the past games and supposedly even make it better. I didn't think that was possible. But when it comes to innovation, the biggest new thing in the game has to be the Batmobile, and it is sexy. While Arkham City is one of the best games of the last generation, it looks like Arkham Knight has a big chance of being the best Batman game yet. Batman Arkham Knight comes out June 2nd and is available on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Number 8, Splatoon. Basically, this is a fusion of Call of Duty, Paintball, and Nintendo, and it looks awesome! 2 teams of 4 run around a map trying to cover it with as much of their paint as possible. Whichever team has the most paint on the map wins. By trying to splatter the other opponents, your ink is exploded on the map. You can even turn into a squid and travel through your color ink, which you can use to climb walls and cool stuff. There are also different types of equipment you can use to completely cover the map with your color. This game looks like an incredibly fun local and online multiplayer game, and one that can make online shooters feel just a tad fresh again. Thanks, Nintendo. Splatoon comes out during the first half of the year and is a Wii U exclusive. Number 7, Hotline Miami 2 Raw Number. If you've watched my top 10 anticipated games of holiday 2014, you're probably thinking to yourself, now this looks familiar. Oh, I thank you for noticing. That's because I thought this game was going to come out last year. Now the year's over, I'm depressed that I didn't get my hands on it. But I guess there's still time. So I'll be brief with this. Hotline Miami 2 plays just like its predecessor, and that's perfect. Satisfying combat, disgusting violence, multiple playable characters, and an insanely awesome soundtrack is exactly what I need a sequel from a game that is so amazing. Hotline Miami 2 Raw Number comes out during the first half of the year for the PS3, PS4, PS Vita, and PC. Number 6. Star Wars Battlefront. One of my childhood games were the first two Star Wars Battlefront games, and those games perfectly capture the feel of iconic Star Wars battles. I love Star Wars, and these games introduced me to online team-based multiplayer shooters. So which developer currently in the gaming industry is the king of online team-based multiplayer shooters? Well, that's DICE, the same developers that crafted the Battlefield series, and it's these guys who are working on the new Battlefront game. Not much is known, but this is all the information anyone needs to get excited for this game. I have full trust in DICE to make good use of the Star Wars license, and to possibly create the best Star Wars game ever. And I haven't even seen any footage yet. Tell me, am I putting too much faith into these guys? Star Wars Battlefront will come out around the same time Episode 7 does, so around holiday 2015. The game will be available for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Number 5. Bloodborne. Oh, this game looks amazing. For those of you who don't know, Bloodborne is a spiritual successor to Dark Souls, which is a spiritual successor to Demon's Souls. Yes, I know, these games are really hard and they make you want to cry, I get it. So I want to talk about why Bloodborne will be fantastic without even mentioning difficulty. First of all, the setting and atmosphere looks nothing short of incredible. While I was genuinely on the edge of my seat in the Souls games, just watching trailers of Bloodborne make me smile and scared all at the same time. The enemy design is stellar and the game looks fantastic. Combat is similar as much as it is different compared to the Souls games. While you have to approach enemies the same and take just as much precaution, the game is incredibly fast-paced, feeling very similar to your typical third-person action game. If you've never played a Souls game, chances are you won't like this. If you have played them, however, regardless if you like them or not, then I would strongly consider putting this game on your wishlist. Bloodborne comes out March 24th as a PlayStation 4 exclusive. At number 4, The Legend of Zelda Wii U. To any Zelda fan out there, you're probably as excited for this game as I am. Well, there's not much information on it, like, I don't know, a fucking name, but that doesn't stop us from getting excited about it. So let's get this out of the way. The art style looks incredible. If I had to describe it, I'd say it feels like a mixture between Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess. The fact that this is a fully open world Zelda makes it seem like this is the adventure that's going to be more epic than any Zelda game out there. As long as they take lessons from 2013's A Link Between Worlds in terms of open world freedom, then count me in. Oh, and then jumping off an opponent and shooting a bow in slow motion looks pretty dope. The Legend of Zelda Wii U comes... who knows. Shigeru Miyamoto did say that this game will positively come out in 2015, and that makes me all the more excited. Number 3. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now before I talk about how much of a masterpiece this game is going to be, let me tell you guys something. Do not look forward to The Witcher 3 if you haven't even played the second one. Don't worry about the first one, it's outdated and its story doesn't matter. Now with that out of the way, this game looks so crazy sexy, oh my god, it's so pretty. One of my favorite video game protagonists, Geralt of Rivia, is back and he's ready to slit throats and kick some ass. The game looks and hopefully feels like a breathing world. Towns look like actual places people live in instead of feel like a video game hub. The game just visually looks amazing. Combat seems to be much more polished and refined and looks 10 times more badass. And more than anything, I'm interested to see where the story goes. With amazing characters, a fully fleshed out world, and complex character decisions, I'm looking forward to fully immersing myself in this beautiful place. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is postponed again, and now comes out May 19th for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Number 2. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. It was so hard not putting this game in the number 1 spot. This is a series that's changed me as a gamer forever. making me want to explore other games besides Call of Duty every year, and it helped me give the idea to pursue video game journalism. But at least it's at the number 2 spot. Uncharted 4 seems to be the last adventure for Nathan Drake, one of the best video game characters of all time. The game takes place somewhere. No idea where, to be honest, but wherever this is, it looks amazing. Visually, this game is incredible, further continuing the tradition of Uncharted games being some of the best looking games on PlayStation hardware. There are a few new game mechanics like the spike thing that lets you climb on different surfaces, a larger emphasis on stealth, contextual combat where cool stuff just happens at a press of the button, and the coolest thing I've seen so far, the grapple hook thing.
Oh no!
Oh my god, that's so fucking awesome. Although we haven't seen any of the series' signature set pieces, I'm sure Naughty Dog is taking special care working on them. I also have no idea where the story is heading, but I'm sure it'll be nothing short of extraordinary. As long as the voice acting lives up to the legendary standards made in the past games, then I'm happy. And guess who Nathan's older brother is? That's right, Troy Baker! Troy Baker is the older brother of Noah North. Couldn't ask for more. Uncharted 4: A Thief's End comes out during the last quarter of the year and is a PS4 exclusive. And before I reveal my godly pick for the most anticipated game of 2015, here are a couple games that almost made the list, but deserve some recognition nonetheless. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Honestly, no one knows a thing about this game. All you do is walk around the world and experience what seems to be an amazing story. Looking forward to it. This game will hopefully come out next year and is a PS4 exclusive. Mortal Kombat 10. Mixing the amazing combat with the interactive environments is exactly the thing Mortal Kombat has been missing, and it looks disgusting in the best ways possible. This game will be released on April 14th for the PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PC. Rise of the Tomb Raider. The sequel to the very successful 2013 reboot, Rise of the Tomb Raider seems to take an even darker tone, dealing with Lara Croft's mental scarring and emotional change. This game will come out holiday 2015 and will be an Xbox One timed exclusive, meaning it will eventually come to PS4 and PC. Resident Evil Revelations 2. Taking place between the 5th and 6th games, you play as Claire Redfield and Barry Burton's daughter Moria. But who cares? Barry's back! And the series is finally trying to be scary again. This game will be an episodic series with the first episode coming on February 17th for PS3 and PS4. Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PC, however, will get each episode a day after PlayStation's release. Each other episode will come out every week following the first episode. Pretty confusing, I know. Evolve. From the creators of Left 4 Dead, this is a 4v1 first-person shooter where one player turns into a constantly evolving monster. Badass. This game comes out February 10th for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And without further ado, here's the number 1 most anticipated game of the year. Number 1. Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Even from a series with such high quality standards, Metal Gear Solid 5 may be the most ambitious project Hideo Kojima has ever worked on. It's about the untold story of the legendary Big Boss descending into madness. When it comes to storytelling, Metal Gear Solid is the textbook definition. It contains some of the most interesting characters in gaming, is one of the most cinematic games ever, and is one of the best looking games as well. The Phantom Pain seems like it's no exception, taking a different direction by being the darkest game in the series. The gameplay is literally everything anyone can ask for in a stealth game. Taking an open world gameplay approach, you can tackle missions however you like with whatever you want to use. Building your own mother base and having it be invaded by other players seems to add to the new invasions. With Kiefer Sutherland taking over David Hayter's role as Big Boss, we may see a different side of the character that couldn't be achieved by David's voice. And Revolver Ocelot is being played by Troy Baker! What a bonus. This looks like it's going to be not only the best game of the year, but one of the best games in recent memory. If you want to look forward to the Phantom Pain, I highly advise you to play all the other games of the series, as Metal Gear Solid is one of the most confusing but ultimately satisfying stories you'll ever experience. Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain will most likely come out this year, with a possible release date as early as the beginning of summer. If not, then probably during the holiday season. Now wait, don't go, don't leave yet. First of all, thank you for watching Bathroom Gamers. Comment below what games you'll be looking forward to, as everyone's opinion matters. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to see upcoming reviews for the games that are on this list. Thank you for watching, and stay fresh.